In this lesson, we are going to learn racemic mixture and its optical inactivity. What is racemic mixture? And the mixture is optically active or inactive. This is today's lesson. So, let's begin. Racemic mixture. An equimolar mixture of D and L isomers is called racemic mixture. Let's see an example. CH3, CHOH, COOH. This is 2-hydroxypropanoic acid or simply lactic acid. Here, this is chiral center. One chiral center, so it has two optically active isomers. Let's write the isomers. First of all, this is one isomer H, OH, COOH. This is one optically active isomer of lactic acid. Another isomer is just mirror image of this isomer, that is CH3, C, HOH, COOH. As these isomers are optically active and one is non-superimposable to another one. That is why this isomer rotates the plane of the polarized light towards right. That means clockwise direction. And another isomer rotates the plane of the polarized light towards left. That is anti-clockwise direction. The isomer that rotates the plane of the polarized light towards right, that is clockwise direction, this is called D-lactic acid or D isomer. And the isomer that rotates the plane of the polarized light towards left, that is anti-clockwise direction, this is called L isomer, L-lactic acid. Now, let's see the rotation of the plane of polarized light in a schematic diagram. Let's consider this is plane of polarized light. That is, this ray of light is vibrating along y-axis only. At the time of propagation along x-axis, when this plane polarized light is passed through the solution of this compound, suppose this is A, then the plane of the polarized light rotates towards right, clockwise direction. And again, if compound B is taken here instead of A, then we see that plane of the polarized light rotates towards left, anti-clockwise direction. But when equal amount of A and B, mixture of A and B is taken here, A plus B, that is D-lactic acid and L-lactic acid, equimolar mixture of these two compounds is taken here, and after that plane of polarized light is passed through the solution of this mixture, then it is observed that the plane of the polarized light remains as it was. That means no rotation of the plane of the polarized light happens. Here one compound rotates the plane of the polarized light towards clockwise direction and another one rotates the plane of the polarized light anti-clockwise direction. But when this equimolar mixture of these compounds is used here, then rotation by one compound is cancelled by the rotation of the another compound. Ultimately, rotation of the plane of the polarized light becomes 0. That means no rotation happens. So we can say that equimolar mixture of D and L isomers is optically inactive because this mixture cannot rotate the plane of the polarized light. That is why this mixture is called DL lactic acid or plus minus lactic acid. At 25 degrees Celsius temperature, D-lactic acid rotates the plane of the polarized light 2.24 degree, which is clockwise direction. That is why plus is used here. But L-lactic acid rotates the plane of the polarized light. This is also 2.24 degree, which is anti-clockwise direction. That is why minus sign is used here. But in case of mixture of D and L lactic acid, one rotation of the plane of the polarized light is cancelled by the another rotation of the plane of the polarized light by another compound. That is why racemic mixture acts as optically inactive mixture. Racemic mixture is defined as a kind of mixture of D and L isomers that has no effect to the plane of the polarized light. This mixture is called racemic mixture, and this process is known as racemization. The rotation of the plane of the polarized light by D-lactic acid, which is plus 2.24 degree, and rotation of the plane of the polarized light by L-lactic acid, this is 2.24 degree, which is anti-clockwise direction. That is why negative sign is used here. But in case of mixture of these two compounds, then rotation by D-lactic acid is cancelled by the rotation of the plane of polarized light by L-lactic acid. That is why rotation of the plane of the polarized light by the mixture of D and L isomers becomes 0. That is, no rotation happens. Racemic mixture acts as optically inactive substance, optically inactive mixture. This is called racemic mixture, and this total process is known as racemization. Racemic mixture is also called racemates. This is all about racemic mixture and its optical inactivity. No more today. Thank you very much.